Either way, that Titan is actually not really trying to attack us, so probably to preoccupy with Helios, so maybe we should lend him some assistance. I don't think these civilians were here in the demo either. And, you know, it's giving me free experience, so I'm gonna take it. Gladly. Come back here, meat shields. Come back. Thank you. One more. Where'd you go? Come here, friend.
Leave us be.
Did he just use the translator voice clip? That was totally the translator voice clip.
Feel the wrath of the sun.
Just gonna help back. Chimera. 3 mythical beasts in one, a goat and a serpent and a lion. Plume locking works great on this first phase. You can usually get in like maybe 4 free hits actually in the combo instead of just 2, and you see there it took him down pretty quick. Now we're on to the lion phase. That was the serpent one. Helios seems to have no real change in his aggression. Just watch out for that flame though from the lion. Also, that's great though, he attacked the Chimera from it. That's great. There isn't really any sort of block you can do though, outside of countering really. That fire does a lot of damage, believe me. Ah! Yeah, he's attacking again. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Awkward spot for me. He certainly is using the fire a lot. And, I'm just gonna miss him. It's gonna be a little challenging in my opinion, just because there aren't really any guaranteed locks or setups, like outside of the serpent phase. Now we're in the go phase, and it's fairly competent. I don't think I wonder if you can really plume lock it efficiently. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like you can. If it's not running away a lot, because this thing seems to be more agile now. Although counter locking seems to work. It also has a fire breath as well, but it's more like a roll of fire, like right there. You can play this basically very effectively with these things, believe me. Or just infinitely count. Damn it! And yeah, the circle prompts are the only way to actually effectively kill these things. Got pretty unlucky there toward the end, though. That's the only thing I have. Oh, of course I missed. There was some sort of timing to this. I don't remember what it was. Okay, that was it. Okay, so the timing was you just hit it when that camera angle changes. Also, there was actually a pretty funny ad for the GameStop exclusive, which was DLC with First Armor. It was Kratos talking to, like, telling the Chimera what that costume was made of, which was, goat skin, lion hide, and something with the serpent, and he actually kills it outright. I actually liked it though, it wasn't that bad. You know, where have game ads like that gone? You know, GameStop is corporate greed, so there's that, I guess. Also, watch out, you can die here. Try not to. Make sure there's always a pillar of light when you're about to jump, by the way. I don't know why there's a pillar of light with this thing. Okay. Spirit of Hercules is very good for crowd controlling in this game in particular, in my opinion. Oh, I want to use the circle prompt. Never mind. Come on. Okay. You can still remount and all of that. But like, it has some good range and everything. So there's that. Like, the former one was still pretty good for crowd controlling, but this one just seems to be built for it. I don't know why there's this overly dramatic music. Ramble again. And believe me, there's a very good use for it coming up ahead. It's surprisingly quiet now, though. After all of that action, it's a little suspenseful, really. What the? I did not do that. Okay. Whatever floats your boat game. Right there. Let's just grab it over here. I've already got a lot of experience back, despite me just having dumped it all into level 3 Blades of Exile, getting my Spirit of Hercules combo. Here you can actually do something pretty neat with this. You've got these enemies charging. You can kind of use it as a battering ram. Like that. Pretty awesome if I say so. That is so satisfying. Look at that. We've only got 2 enemies left. And one of them was a normal one. Like, oh, those are... looks like those are like a mix of normal and armored. We sadly also don't really hear that awesome song again. I think that was Warrior of Atropos or something. It was played right in that combat sequence with the Cyclops summoners in God of War 2. It's pretty kick-ass tune. It's very catchy. Now, either way, as you can guess, our goal at this point is to reach Helios. Thanks to the help of Perseus at Titan, we've pretty much got him on lockdown. Nothing really stops from killing another being in mythology. Like, first we killed Poseidon, had a little break, and then we had Gaia not too long after. Now we have, again, another god, no less. Oh, he didn't even give us a brood kill. Worthless maggot. But yeah, we're killing them, a lot of gods in general, most of mythology pretty quick, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, fair enough. I didn't assume it would be that easy. What the hell is that? Looks like the thing we saw in front of Gaia's shield. In front of Gaia's heart. Okay, so we can't break it. Okay then. Looks like we're a little... Never mind. I have an idea. This Cyclops is very much the same as the Cyclops Rise would summon in God of War 2. Pretty much. Animation and everything. And stupidity and all of that. The good thing though is there's no actual Cyclops rider. So you have nothing to really worry about. Just space your attacks and everything. And yeah, you're going to want to do the circle prompt. This was something I loved seeing in the demo. This was so cool. Fucking Cyclops riding. Tell me you guys did not think this would be cool. For all it's worth, Ascension actually brought this back, and I thought it was pretty neat. Look at it go to town. This is so satisfying. Oh my god. The only problem is at some point Chris just says, an eye for an eye, or something. at this point. I killed all of them that damn. I didn't think that Cyclops would kill all of them. I usually have at least 1 or 2 left. That's probably why it ended then. I thought it would last a little longer. Oh well, there's nothing to really protect Helios unless something pops out.
Kratos, I have not forgotten the debt I owe you. Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
If you wish to repay me, tell me where I can find the Flame of Olympus.
Flame. You will never defeat Zeus, Spartan. You will forfeit your life in trying.
Of all the lives you should worry about, Helios, mine is not one of them. Feel the power of the sun!
First you seemed pathetic, and now you became even more pathetic. Well, not really pathetic. You seemed like you were gonna have a good bargain, but then you had to do. And if you don't do that quick enough, you'll be pushed back. Your stomach for days.
Wait! I can tell you that to destroy Zeus, you must step into the flame to receive its power.
You lie, Helios! Hephaestus told me the flame kills all who touch it.
And you believe him? That freak has fallen from the graces of Olympus!
That is exactly why I believe him.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.
One thing that was changed from the demo that I appreciate was this sequence. You got that extra punch in with the slow-mo and... You need to be ahead of the game next time, Helios. So that's another god down.
The head of Helios was savagely earned. Its gaze will light your way.
First, Helios' shield. This is actually an item, I think a weapon, technically, from an old God of War game, Chains of Olympus, which is what he was referring to with the thing with Atlas saving him. So that also confirms that Chains of Olympus was canon, which I think was a nice touch-ish. That's probably going to piss off some people. Oh, and that chest actually respawns. Either way, Helios, did you really have to try such deceit to try and do this? Like, you could have died with honor? Really? Freaking lie to us. So either way, the head of Helios is kind of like the Gorgon heads from the last 2 games. It stuns enemies, which I'm going to show. It doesn't really, it's not a good replacement for them in my opinion. Not at all. I personally like those. I didn't really use it, but I always liked that option. It was very neat. The way it stuns enemies in the demo, or I think it was actually in the beta itself before people got their hands on the demo, Kratos actually held it like a lantern. And using this, where he had it illuminate, that actually took up your item meter. Stunning probably still would have. I believe Eos is actually another person from God of War, Chains of Olympus. Now, using it merely, like all of this probably will still use your item meter as well, But it was odd that the basic function would have been that. I don't know, I think that lantern feature was just... Like, Kratos moved pretty slow from the look of it, so that's probably one reason. Either way, it's not bad per se, but I don't really see a use for it, honestly, outside of dark areas. I mean, it is useful for getting a lot of those breakable objects taken care of in one fell swoop, so there's that. Helios, though, I believe was Helios' sister. I think. I could be wrong. Either way, the game is actually going to kind of slow down for a while. We're not really going to be killing anyone, which was fine. All those gods just came one after... Not really gods, but those Greek beings just came one after another. I was surprised, honestly. Really, I was. Also, I heard a rumble. Now, in order to properly illuminate areas, you need to hold it down, and then the area becomes lit up. You can see it does get rid of objects pretty quick, though, so that's really neat. You can get some extra experience that way. I still am not a fan of the dark and light mechanics in most games in general. Like, if you played Crash Bandicoot the first 3 games, that was a mechanic in later levels. Like, Crash Bandicoot 1 had the honestly pretty annoying lights out levels where you have to use an Aku Aku. And it just got to be really annoying. The bug light levels in Crash 2 and Warp, those weren't bad. A little annoying, but they weren't terrible.